Hey fellow humans. So I'm still ill, as you can maybe hear or maybe not. I don't know, I don't care. But I am going outside. I've already had this illness for about 2 weeks and I don't care anymore. My head's not aching anymore. I'm quite functional physically, except I have a cough, so I just pretend it's not there. And I'm going out and I'm going to school tomorrow and everything, but right now I thought it would be fun to film the process of doing this makeup, which, as always, is going to be a huge improvisation. Before I started filming, I struggled for about 7 minutes trying to do this up. This is my new pendant from Alchemy Gothic that I had to tie in place because the central part is falling off, and I hate that. But luckily, the shape allows me to fix it like this. So it's got a fancy red thread on it. It looks like some sort of witchcraft item, which I have no problem with. Yeah, so basically the problem is that I put it on a different string than it arrived on, because I needed a shorter one, and I needed a shorter one so that I could layer it with my two other necklaces that I wear. Because I have a pendant from House of Bats, which is this one, the symbol for solitude, according to the author of these, who has this series of little shapes that are supposed to represent symptoms of depression. I don't have depression, or at least like clinically diagnosable depression, but this one stands for solitude, and it kind of sums up my life. So that's that, and then I have this pretty obsidian. So my one of my neurodivergent things is that I basically have a set of jewelry that I always wear the same. I wear different clothes based on what's in the laundry and what the occasion is and what I fancy on the day that I'm putting it on. But I always have the same rings and the same pendants on my neck, so I need all of it to go together because I don't pick these every day. I don't pick what I'm gonna wear. I just have it the same all the time, and I like it that way. So when this came, I had to put this on the chain and put this on the black strings so that it looked better together. So I changed the strings basically. So yeah, why am I saying that? I don't know. This is pretty and it's new, and I'm still excited about it, although the the string that I put it on is maybe a little bit impractical, but whatever. And I'm getting ready, so it's part of the get ready with me, basically. I'm gonna put on some perfume. I didn't even choose this. It's Dirty by Lush, and I don't hate it. I'm not obsessed with it. I don't hate it. It's just something that my mother didn't use anymore. So I'm gonna use it up. And then when I've used all of these up, because I have another one, then I might finally try to buy something that suits my personal taste and my style. Like, if this was completely off, if this did not go with my style whatsoever, then I would not wear them, but they have an acceptable smell. So that's that. Okay, so what I just put on was sunscreen that I use as foundation because it's very white and it shows. And it's not so bad actually, the texture. It does serve me just fine as foundation. And it's price wise, I don't know. It is probably the same price as foundations are. And I do have some foundation left, but I don't have it at home with me right now, so that's what I'm here with. So my idea today is, oh, I was checking the time. I still do have time. I'm not looking in the camera much, and I'm not going to because I have a mirror up there. I really love these eyeshadows. However, that brand is pronounced. It's Zao, so like Zao maybe. Um, yeah, the reason fucking cough again. The reason that I picked this brand was that uh, they are PETA certified at least, because like practically no brand that sells here in the Czech Republic has the HCS anymore. So we're stuck with a less reliable certificate if we want to make sure that the stuff is cruelty free and everything. And also, since I've been trying hard AF and um maybe not so much lately because I just don't have the options to reduce my waste and the pallets and stuff. It's made of bamboo and they have refillable pallets, so I got this small one and there are two eyeshadows, two slots for which I picked two shades that are sold separately so you can refill your palette and it lasts longer and there's less waste because of that, so that's cool. And actually, so this is gonna be an eye mask thing, I guess. I don't mind that it makes my eyes stand out. Um, not too long ago, heard I heard about Lethal Cosmetics. It's a brand based in Germany, so that would not be too hard and expensive to order and get shipped here. They also make refillable palettes and they have some really fucking cool eyeshadows. Like, I love all the shades that I saw. I spent some time picking some of my favorite eyeshadows and I'm going to keep their names on my wish list till I die because I just don't have the money. So I can just sometimes get back on the website and do some window shopping that will lead to nothing real and physical. Because my life's always been like that, so I can't afford anything I want. Oh, pity me. And I'm not even that poor. But like all the money I make, I lose during the month because I have to eat. And I need somewhere to live, which costs money, right? What is this? this needs a better shape. Uh, my eyeliners ran out, but my mom's buying me new eyeliner for Christmas, so I'm going to wait. I know I could get a cheap one, but I have few items so they can be more expensive and higher quality and more sustainable and cruelty free and whatever. So, like, these are my eyebrows that I spent an hour plucking yesterday, which I don't do much because it's too long and nitpicky, and I just don't care. I usually shave it off, but lately I've been really pissed about how fast it grows back. So I plucked out the outer halves, and I decided to keep this part growing again because I looked at some photos of when I was about 19 and I wore it like that and it didn't look bad at all. So this eye pencil is really light greenish gray. So what I'm gonna do is darken it with the black eyeshadow because my hair's black, not gray. Not that it has to match, but it needs some harmony in the aesthetics, which doesn't have to be color harmony, but today it does because I said so. Okay, I fucking said so, so that's how it's gonna be. Also, what I really hate is the asymmetry. I I have always made fun of my mom because when she draws on her eyebrows, one of them is very curved and the other one is really straight. But then I started shaving my eyebrows and doing my makeup and everything, and I discovered that it is literally impossible to make them symmetrical. And the reason is not how they grow, because I'm shaving them, but the reason is the bone structure is different on this side, so it automatically means that if I follow the shape with my hand and the brush, it will necessarily make a shape that is straighter, or on this side it's more curved and on this side it's straighter. So I have to try hard and not follow the bone shape, but rather follow my eyes in the mirror, and it's a bit hard to do that. Yeah, so also I love that my hair is growing back. I really loved the shaved head, but then I grew excited about dyeing my hair, and I finally dyed it black, and then I bleached it and got some colors. These aren't fresh. The last time I recolored my hair was like before I got sick or after. I don't know, like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, so now I've got bangs again because it's growing and it's got a really weird shape. So I'm not parting it. I just comb it downwards, and I recently cut it so it's straight. I'm probably going to grow it out and have my hair all the same length approximately for for as long as I'm not bored. But since it is this length, it can look better if I gave some sort of shape to it, basically, so that it's not formless, so that it at least looks like intentional fringe. Okay, I might add something to the eyes, but uh, just to give it some definition, I will do my eyelashes, because everything is a blur at this point. This one's by 100% Pure. I bought it cheaper because some lady on Facebook had this unused, just was selling it right on for some reason. And that was a year ago. Maybe I should already get rid of the mascara, I don't know. It is said that you're supposed to throw away your mascara after 1 year, and not after it's run out, because there are germs in it. But like, I'm poor and I just wanna use things as long as I can use them, but it does get really clumpy. So I don't know. I already got a new one, so I might just get rid of it. By the way, I've never seen Star Wars. I just got this mug because it's the biggest one we have. Confession. How fucking atrocious. I'm a poser. So like, wait, I'm not sure if this is going to be flipped after I finish filming, but I wrote it so that no, I'm kidding. Of course I'm not going to wear this out. Fucking hell. Not that it's not true, and not that I want to look normal, but like, it is already written on my forehead. Why do I literally need to write it on my forehead? I don't need to. It was a joke, okay? Yeah, so what I thought I might do, since yesterday I was also outside, we went to get some beers, and my grandma gave me this little sample of an Avon pink lipstick that I used, and discovered that it really stains. But since it was the only pink thing I had, and I thought it would be cool, so I sometimes used it, and now I have just a tiny bit that I want to use up, so I don't just throw it away. So I put it in this pencil, and I figured yesterday I would make some freckle-ish dots on me, and I still got some tiny pink stains from that, so I will cover it with some red shapes. With this lipstick that I no longer use as lipstick, much more like a fake gash situation. Because I usually, when I got these pink stains and I put some makeup over it the next day, then when I took that off, I just didn't have them anymore. It all came off. So some more clearly defined shapes will be these red stripes. I don't know. Just like making myself look a bit bloody these days. If you follow my Facebook page, and you can see what I wore yesterday, I mean, for makeup. it looked like scratches with pink dots and just a huge mess, like modern art. I don't know. This is gonna be similar but greener and more civilized, but still, still very me. I'm not even looking in the mirror. I'm looking in my phone screen, which is weird because it just doesn't offer that much of a clear view of what I'm doing. I guess I'm just vain and like to think about uh, how I will look on the display to somebody who's watching this video. I don't know. Why am I like this? It's like it's like my new-ish, not so new lyrics. If I weren't so unexpressed, I would not be so self-obsessed. Oh, that's like one of the saddest songs I've ever written, and I only write sad songs. Um, okay, so will I use this on my lips? Probably. Because I'm getting tired of it, and I also want to use it up, and I just don't want to throw it away, and it's inappropriate to give to anyone because it's been used so many times and it's full of germs, and the shape is really, really weird, and it's all messy, and it's nice to have a red lipstick, but I already got this one, and I don't even want to buy this brand, but my mom's not wearing it, so she gave it to me. It's the shade Matte and Peach. And it looks like a nude lipstick on me, so it's very cool, but first I want to get rid of the stuff that is probably long expired and I'm still using. Don't worry, I do sanitize the items. It's just old, and for some reason I do stick to my routine and everything, but then I need to change the routine and have another new thing to stick to. So when makeup items are running out, I get really excited when they finally do. And it's not gonna be like this. When my high quality Black Moon Cosmetics favorite green lipstick runs out. This one. But it is like that with the crappy cheap eyeshadow that I got secondhand, or I got for like, was that like 1 or 2 euros or dollars, because I'm not sure that my watchers from abroad, of whom there aren't many, but whatever, know what currency we have and how much it stands for. Um. Oh, but my sick voice is kind of sick. I really don't hate that. I sound badass. I love that. But the coughing is really annoying. Like when I wake up, I have to cough for about 5 minutes straight. And I'm not sure if I've had COVID or if it's something else. It started similar to a flu. Like I got the chills and I don't know how much, but eh, I didn't even stir in the sugar. Why did I bother putting in? Like I was very hot and very cold at the same time. I may have had like 39 Celsius, and it was really bad, and I had to go home. Like from Brno, I had to already go to the town I normally live in, which is quite far away because I just knew that I was not going to school the next day and that I would feel better here with my cat and everything. So I thought I wouldn't even survive the journey on the train for 3 hours. Luckily, the pills I took kicked in, so the headache, which was awful, went away. But I was not okay, and that's a long time ago. And I I didn't take a COVID test, which I should have, but then I thought about it. Then I didn't want to go to the store because I was sick, and then I just like forgot about it, and I thought, oh, okay, so I'm healthy already, and now after 2 weeks, I'm not sure that I would test positive if it even was COVID. I think just it might be something else also. Maybe it started as something, then it continued as something else. Because I recorded a song 2 days after I got sick. I still had a headache and I was bored, so I figured why not? I was physically capable of doing that, so I recorded this new song of mine, and I sang just fine. And like 5 days later, it moved from the headaches into my throat and my vocal cords, and then when I wanted to sing just for fun, I couldn't because it hurt. And then it moved downwards, and now it's probably like somewhere, I don't know, like here in the trachea. So where's it gonna go next? Is it gonna move like to the bottom of the lungs, or I don't know. Just want to get rid of it. But keep my beautiful badass voice. No, 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 no. I prefer to be healthy, please. And mentally, please. Do I even want to get better? I don't know. Like the first time I saw my therapist, she asked if I really wanted to get better. I'm like, duh, that's why I'm here. But inside I thought, yeah, when I'm feeling like shit, I am not wanting to get better at that moment, because at that moment I'm just full on living in the conviction that I'm just fucking helpless and hopeless, and at the same time rationally knowing that it's not true. But it can be comforting, and for a functional person like me who keeps complaining that they're not functioning but actually studying and working, sometimes a mental breakdown sounds like a wonderfully liberating thing, because if I broke down, nobody would be expecting anything. And then I feel like I'm being very disrespectful to people who are actually not capable of working, who are severely, cripplingly depressed. So, yeah, and I never meant any disrespect. Quite the opposite, actually. But I understand that do you want to get better really is a hard question to answer if you're trying to be transparent and honest. Oh, when I still had my single low quality metallic gray eyeshadow that I was stuck with for about 3 years. It was the one that I was using over my red lipstick to make it darker. not for the sole purpose of using it up, but choosing this as the item that I can use up in such a way. And it didn't look bad, but the quality of this shows. This is from this palette, the black eyeshadow shade, and this time when I'm darkening the lips with this one, and I can see how smoothly it goes on. It's a hella huge difference. Because this is obviously not perfect, but from a distance it looks like, sort of, like black lipstick, and when I put that one on the lipstick, it clearly showed that it was eyeshadow on a lipstick, and when I did that, it was with the intention of wearing a messy makeup look, because there was no other way in hell with that eyeshadow, and the texture is just something else here. Getting some proper eyeshadows, not a $1 single that the store is getting rid of. That's a game changer. This is a game changer. And it still cannot replace black lipstick. So if I had one, that would be the preferred option, but I'm just kindly recommending investing in good cosmetics. Even as a poor person, because I prefer quality over quantity, mostly. So, have I just finished it off, or am I going to keep adding and making myself even more desperate for face altering looking? No. No, I'm gonna make the edges a bit sharper. Should have done that before applying the other stuff, but wasn't sure if I was gonna need it, and it's probably better with it, so I've decided that I will just slightly, like this, yeah, and add a bit here for the color balance, and I'm ready. I'll put on some pants and finally go before it's too late. So, bye.